Penn Station.
Stand clear of the closing doors, please.
What's going on? Good afternoon, everybody. Good afternoon, everyone. Salute, salute, salute. ¿Cómo está todo el mundo? Buenas tardes. Salute, everyone. We are ready to go. Knicks versus the Celtics. As I'm getting the playback ready to go and ready to get going. Hope everyone's doing well. Let's go. We got to get this game today. The Knicks come off a loss to the Cavaliers. I'm trying to get the playback going. And we should be going out. Good afternoon, Jack City. We got a Knicks fan in the chat, and he goes by the name of Jack City on the playback. If you want to watch the game, I've got passes. Come on into the playback app. It's on the video description. If you're on YouTube, if you're on Rumba, if you're on Twitch, you're on Kick, if you're on Instagram Live, if you're on X, if you're on Twitch, you're going to see the game. You're going to hear the game more, and you're going to see a scoreboard. But if you want to watch the game, I tell you to come out meet us at the playback. If you're on assist and you want to synchronize with us, go ahead and do that. Synchronize the game with us. We'll be able to watch it together. Although I don't think the assist is working right now. All right, so we'll figure that out as the game continues. What's up, everyone? Hope everyone's doing well. Josh Hart is coming back. He will be playing this afternoon. The Knicks will be almost fully engaged as a group other than Mitchell Robinson. I know everyone is panicking over Friday's disgusting loss, the way they looked off coming off the All-Star break. And a lot of naysayers are jumping off the Knicks bandwagon. Look, right now it's the All-Star break. We're coming back to the All-Star break. The train of the New York Knicks season has come a little bit to a stop. If you're not going to get behind the New York Knicks team, you could get off the train. Get off the Knicks train, because I'm in it. I'm strapped in it to go for the long haul. I'm going to root this team fully. If you don't believe in Tom Thibodeau, in this current group of team, get off the Knicks train. Get off the Knicks train. Don't jump on the bandwagon when come April for the postseason. You could more than happy jump off the train. You could get off the train. You don't need to be here. You don't need to be orange and blue. Put away the orange and blue, merchandise away, and go. Baseball season is coming out. Maybe the Mets could use some fan base. They need it. God knows that they're gonna have a shitty year. And you could grow some hair with the Yankees. But here, Knicks is Knicks basketball. You got to be in it, and you got to support this team no matter what. If they lost the game to the Cavaliers, whatever. The Knicks always play well when they're the underdog. When the Knicks are the underdog, when everyone counts them out other than the real Knicks fans, that's when they play their best. So I'm excited for them, where everyone's doubting and worried and say they stink. They fire this guy. Leon Rose is sleeping on the wheel. I'm okay because I've seen this film before. I've seen my Knicks always persevere and rise, to the top and give us an exciting 25 games left in the season. So I'm ready. I'm strapped in. Let's go. If you're not faint of heart for what, and that means you really wasn't a Knicks fan, or you don't have the calluses that we do watching the Knicks. So let's go. Knicks all day, orange and blue. I will live and die with this team, regardless of whatever situation. Look, I lived through this shitty team when they were terrible. The Fizdale, the comedy of all the different coaches, how terrible they were. This yada yada, the losing season after year after year after year, the butt of the NBA jokes. I'm not just because they lost to the Cavaliers on Friday and they haven't won the top two Eastern Conference team and all that narrative that people want to say this team stinks. I'm gonna be honest with you. This has been a fun NBA season for the Knicks here, regardless of what happened last Friday with the Knicks. It's better than that garbage that we watched 10 years ago. Just remember that. Just remember that. Just remember that. So if you're watching along with us, and hey, I might not be everybody's cup of coffee, but I'm somebody's cup of coffee. And you know what? It is what it is. My Knicks are my cup of coffee, and I'm ready to go. Here we go. Jack City. Marquise Morris, Bobby Portis was our best players at one point. Yeah, just think about that, big Jack City. Big task at hand. What up? Happy afternoon, Big Task. Talk to them. Big Task has a question. Do the Knicks actually have a good problem? I'm gonna say, you know what? I don't want to sound like I'm gonna be too Mr. Positive, but here's what I'm gonna say. I always said it time and time again, and you know how this team does. This team always plays well when they're the underdog, the uber underdog, when the Charles Barkleys and the Kenny the Smith and all the naysayers say they stink, they're garbage, they're atrocious. And what happens? They win. They end up winning games that they shouldn't be. Over 500. The Knicks are terrible. So I'm fine with it. Keep pointing. Keep saying that the Knicks stink. Keep saying that the Knicks don't beat anyone. Just let it there. You know what? I'd rather be the underdog under the radar. I'd rather be the sneaky one that comes up and all of a sudden, boom. Damn, the Knicks are in the Eastern Conference. Let's go. Championship offense and pretenders on defense. Jack City. That's something that. Here's the question. All right. Let me ask this question to you, Jack City, which is a good one too, by the way. I'm not disparaging it, but let me ask this for you, Jack. Do you see this team? Do you see that this team could improve defensively? I think they can. That's a fixable problem with the current talent that's on the floor, and the current roster that the Knicks have right now. They could change their defense. They could improve on their defense, even without Mitchell Robinson. Big task at hand. Even without Mitchell Robinson, big task. Remember, basketball in the postseason becomes a half-court game. Do you trust the Knicks in a half-court setting against teams that are, running and gunning? Absolutely. Don't they? What's the narrative? The Knicks play slow. They're very slow, methodical in the transition game. To me, that looks like something best playoff basketball. So we'll see. We shall see. Welcome, everyone. Good afternoon to this matinee that everyone's watching us here on X, on all the different platforms for this matinee. I have a scoreboard. If you're, and this is the old-fashioned way that we used to do things back in the day here before we got on Playback. On Playback, we show everything. On Playback, you come to Playback TV, you get to watch the game. You get to watch and see the game. You hear here on YouTube and all different places. You get to hear the call, the playback, or the play-by-play. On the Playback, you get to watch it. You get to hear the broadcast and all that stuff. The Knicks are 37-19. They're third in the Eastern Conference. They're 20-10 on home, 17-9 on the road. Come on, guys. And everyone is panicking. There was no need for and God bless you. God bless those streamers to go 6 hours complaining about Coach Thibodeau and the team when they lost one game to the Cavaliers, regardless of in embarrassing fashion. That was uncalled for. The Knicks are a dangerous half-court team. Big task. Exactly. And when big and half-court teams translate postseason basketball. That's why I'm not worried. Yes. Is there pressure on Coach Thibodeau and the Knicks to get past the second round? Absolutely. Am I going to sit here and wait pom-poms and be happy that the Knicks lose if they lose in the first round? No, I'll be very irate and upset. If they lose in the second round, depending how that series go. If they go 7 hard games and how it looks, and you could make an argument the luck of the draw. But we got a long back. We got 25 more basketball games to go. This film isn't even over yet before we start getting it and asking for changes and bringing Johnny Bryant back from Cleveland. I mean, the ridiculousness. Yo, let's finish the season with Coach Thibodeau, and we wait and see what happens at the end of the year before we make all these knee-jerk reaction, guys. Relax. And the team is challenging themselves. They're looking themselves in the mirror after that loss. Captain Brunson asking the teammates. That's where we're going to find out leadership. We're going to find out character. These 25 games. Dude, what do you want them to go 25-0 and then get gentlemen swept in the first round? They win the next 25 games and they get gentlemen swept. Everybody's going to be pissed off. What was the work? You know what? Let them have the ups and downs, the peaks and valleys, the bruises where they know where they got to clean up. And lessons learned in the regular season. yes, it sucked to lose to the Cavaliers like that, but it's a game in February, second game of the All-Star break. Got it. Now, even if they beat the Celtics here and they blow them out, what does that really? Everything matters in the postseason. The Knicks beat the Nuggets twice. Memphis, the Spurs with Wembanyama. Yeah, big task. And the Knicks got a lot of good signature wins this season. They're 37-7. You saw the record. They won 37 games. What's the point of winning 60 games and then losing the first round? I want to win. I want to build to something. If I win 45, if I win, no, I'm not even going that low. If I win 50 games and I'm playing, my defense is getting to elite level, I'm good with that. Because defense wins NBA championship. If the Knicks were in the West, they'll be second seed. There you go, Tony. Good afternoon, by the way, Tony. Let me mind my manners. Good afternoon, everyone that's watching along with us. We got Chris the Flash on the YouTube, Tim Smith as well. We got Tony, big task at hand, Jack City, and he's a Knicks fan that entered the chat, by the way. There you go. They'll figure it out. Playoff, getting close. Yeah, Chris. They'll figure it out because they've been there. That's pedigree. All right, here we go. It's going to be White, Holiday, Brown, Tatum, and Porzingis. The starting five for the Celtics. Brunson, Bridges, Hart, Anunoby, and Towns. Everybody was panicking that Anunoby left the game with a little, thought he was re-injured, but he is playing this afternoon, and Hart is in the lineup. All right, we're about to tip off. The Celtics are in their customary green with Boston across their chest. The Knicks are in their white uniforms. Don't forget to smash that like, please. And there isn't a lot of teams that are ranked low on defense with 37 wins. There you go, Tony. Desmond Payne in the building. What up, Des? Des in the building. Happy Sunday to you, Des. And the Knicks, of course, in their New York across their chests in orange lettering with the blue lining. Let's go. Now, the AI scoreboard is always a little ahead of us on the YouTube application, but here on playback, this is right from the arena. All right, we're about to have the tip off. I'm here, guys. I'm ready. Let's go. Big task. Talk to them. Let's go. The ball movement got to be better. And the tip off won by the Celtics. Here's a backdoor cut here. And there's a quick foul. You had 3 Knicks defenders, and they fouled there on Brown. That is on Bridges. We got, oh, let's go. Steve felt like, what's going on, Steve? Steve, man, we miss seeing you. We need you on the playback, man. We need you to come on over to the playback. When I don't do some of these watch-alongs on YouTube, man, I miss speaking with you there. You always bring some great stuff in the chat. As he hits the first free throw. Yeah, that's the one thing. I don't want to see the Knicks in foul trouble. Big task. All right, Brown has another free throw coming up. All right, he hits the free throws. Let me lower that down a little bit. All right, Bridges will bring the basketball up. Bridges looking for Brunson. Back to Bridges. Bridges working on White. Back here to Brunson. Brunson thought about the 3. Now he drives, fakes mid-range. That's an air ball. Last touch, and it will be Knicks' ball. Last touch by Brown. As he knocks it out of bounds, the Knicks will inbound it underneath their basket. The Knicks are going to left from right. Want to make sure to give you that. All right, Jalen looked to inbound. Jalen gets it here to Hart. Hart now driving. Hart back. Kicks it out. Anunoby thought about 3. Now he's going to put up the 3-pointer. It's good. 3-pointer. OG. Anunoby. Knicks have a 1-point lead. Tony says, so Kev, look at the stat. Jaylen Brown is averaging 22 a game, and he's the second option. Mikal 17-7, and he's the third option as people complaining about Mikal. There you go, Tony. There's your argument. Beautifully said there. Here's a 3 for Porzingis, and Porzingis hits the 3 ball. Celtics take a 2-point lead. Knicks gotta stay and block and stay on the 3-point line. Boston could shoot the 3. Here's Brunson again. Brunson stops, kicks out. Bridges, Anunoby in the corner. Back over, back clock is ground. Towns now putting on the floor. Towns driving. Towns goes up. Oh, he got hit, but no call there. He missed that layup. Here comes Tatum now. Here's White. Extra pass to Brown. Brown dribbles, puts up the three. No good. Rebound by Karl-Anthony Towns. Hold off here. Here's Brunson. Brunson with the basketball. Brunson stops. Throws about the three. Kicks it back out to Towns. Towns gives it over to Bridges. Bridges over to Anunoby. Anunoby now curls. Now Holiday on Anunoby. Anunoby driving. Bounce past him. Bridges. Bridges mid-range jumper open. No good. Rebound by Brown. He'll give it to White. White will bring the ball up. Knicks has some good looks. Didn't fall in so far here. It's early, though. Here's White. White working back here. White now driving. White stops. Put up off the glass, and he got it. 7-3 now as 2 minutes gone by. Got to hit those open shots, Tony says. I totally agree with you here. Anunoby thought about the three. Anunoby now driving baseline, gives it out to the corner. Bridges catch and shoot three. No good. Rebound by Brown. So the Knicks right now missing some shots now. Open looks too. Tatum. And we have a whistle and a foul. OG Anunoby and drops Porzingis on the ground. All right, we're going to salute everyone on Instagram Live. Salute as they inbound the ball. Turnaround shot, and that's good. There you go. There you go. That's why I'll do the commentary here. I'll put the sound down here too. All right, so it is Hart, top of the key now. Here is Towns. Towns driving to the basket. Towns got a lot of contact, and the ball, Tatum. Here's an open up fast break opportunity to Holiday. It's good. Tom Thibodeau might need to call a timeout here. 11-3. No, the Knicks still play it. Here's Towns for three. No good. That was a rush shot. Boy, the Knicks needed a timeout there to settle things down, but they kept playing it. The Knicks trail by 8. Now here's Tatum on the left side now, working on Anunoby. Pulls it back out. Now driving baseline. Stops. And there is a whistle. And there's a foul in OG Anunoby. So that is the third team foul on the Knicks, and I believe that's the second on OG Anunoby. Let's see. Here's free throws for Tatum. The Knicks trail here, man. By 8, looking to be down by double digits early here as Tatum hits the first one, a 9-point deficit. And the Knicks come here 3 games behind the second place in the Eastern Conference Celtics. And Celtics want to put some more breathing room, especially with the head-to-head. The Knicks trail by 10. Here's Jalen Brunson bringing the ball up. And the stat said all 5 of the Celtics starters scored as Brunson hits a much-needed 3. The Knicks trail 13-6 now. Knicks have put themselves behind because of possession on their behalf. Tatum thought about the 3. Now Porzingis looking. Porzingis on the elbow, gives it back over to Brown. Brown now looking. Brown now with the screen, drives, stops, tries to gather, pulls up jumper, in and out, no good. Towns with the rebound. He'll give it to Brunson. Brunson will bring it up. Now he'll give it to Hart. Hart, cutting, but Bridges gets his own ball back, and he misses that layup. So the Knicks are off. They're right there, but just missing. Here's Tatum. Transition 3, no good. Rebound by Towns. Towns will give it to Hart. Hart will bring it across the timeline. Top of the key now. Looking for Bridges. Bridges on the curl. Bridges stops and bounce past Anunoby. Anunoby thought about the 3. Anunoby now keeping his dribble. Guarded by Tatum. Shot clock at 9. Now there's drive. Inside Hart. Hart off the glass is good. Good. Giving assist to OG Anunoby. The hitman off the glass. Knicks trail 13-8. Now Tatum, top of the key. Tatum thought about it. Puts up a 3. Straight away, no good. Rebound by Towns. Here comes Brunson. Jalen Brunson now. He's going to pull up here. Brunson keeping the dribble alive. Puts up for 3, and that's no good. Fight for the rebound. White comes up with it. White pushes a leak out. Holiday now, Europe, and the Knicks were fortunate that they did not get called a foul on Brunson. That should have been a 3-point play going the other way for the Celtics. Knicks benefited there, but they trail 15-8. Here's Bridges now working on Holiday. Bridges now. Knicks moving quick here. There's a quick here to Brunson. Brunson to Hart. Hart moves, and that's blocked by Porzingis. Good ball movement, but better defense there by Porzingis. Now White. Here's Holiday now. Holiday looking inside to Porzingis. Holiday got away with a shuffle. He shuffled his feet there. That should have been a travel, but you know what? Boston capitalized with Porzingis cutting, and they're up by 9, 17-8. We have a timeout here with 7:03 in the first. Jody Davidson, what's up? Good afternoon, Jody. How are you there on playback? They have a timeout here, and if you're on the playback, you're going to see the mutants in Boston at the half. Well, actually, not the mutants, it's little kids, so no. Why in the hell every Porzingis is always off an injury, like right after the All-Star? I can't make this up. Pay attention to our possession. Watch how hard it is for us to have an open shot, and watch their shots. They'll take as a team. Again, the Knicks have won 37 games. They've been fun, guys. I'm not complaining, but they do miss Dante DiVincenzo to spread the floor. 76ers could draft Tatum, but passed on him. Ooh. That's a tough one. There you go. The little kids, all right. Too much makeup for a little girl. All right, we got a timeout here. Timeout. No, nothing beats the Knicks City kids. They do flips. They do all this stuff. Yeah, come on. You don't know Sabrina Carpenter? Billy Joe? That's Missy? That don't even look like Missy Elliott. That's a terrible picture. That's Prince, that's corned beef. Who the hell is that? Exactly. Oh, that's Jimmy. Come on. Bad Bunny. Holla. Chambea. Celine. Come on. Dion. There you go. Celine. Close enough. Paul McCartney. Come on. You don't know Paul McCartney? Wow. He's in a bubble. I didn't know who that queen was. All right, they're coming back from timeout. Now, what am I talking about? What is he talking about? We got to go on the playback where they show us the in the arena action that we could comment to. That's Big Task takes a nice chuckle on that. Big. All right, here, timeout. Now, let's see what the Knicks draw up here off the timeout. The execution of the timeouts is something, Tony, we need to pay attention as well. When the team calls a timeout, how well do they execute coaches' plays to a T there? All right, Knicks will inbound. All right, here's Bridges. Now White putting the full court press on Bridges. Bridges now Brunson. Here is Hart. Hart. Look a little stagnant. Now here's Anunoby for three. Straight away, no good. Got a good look, but the wrong person. Anunoby doesn't really quite have his legs in him after that injury. Knicks trail here by 9. Boston trying to get it to over double digits now. Tatum now. Tatum working. Tatum driving. Tatum lost the ball. Let's see what the officials say. Last touch by the Knicks. There'll be 7 on the shot clock. Nick and Boston will inbound it underneath the basket on their right side of the court. Not to sound political, but the answers show that it shows. And there's Porzingis off the glass. Big Task. That's a good one. I'm not gonna lie to you. And they have an 11-point lead now. Brunson working. Keeping his dribble top of the key now. Guarded by double team now. Here's Bridges now. Bridges now driving. Bridges stops because Porzingis was there. But he'll put it over Porzingis. No good. Hart with the offensive rebound. Puts it back. It's good. So this is where the Knicks missed Hart. the rebounding tenacity that he brings, and he gets the offensive rebound. Has White now. Tatum moves the ball around to Brown. Brown with the ball. Brown stops. Turn around, kicks out to Tatum. Tatum top of the key. Extra part to White. In the corner for Holiday for three, and he gets it. Good ball movement there for the Celtics. 22-10. The Knicks trail here. It's a 12-point lead. Now Anunoby. Brunson. Knicks cannot get it all back in one shot. They have to just continue to work. Now Hart in the corner. Switch over to Mikal Bridges, top of the key. Bridges now, extra pass. Anunoby takes another three, and that one is short. Anunoby does not have the lift on his legs here. And there is a offensive foul. It's a turnover. So, again, Brunson becoming a little bit of a havoc there, establishing position, getting some calls as well he should get, because he is a two-time All-Star. And that is good job by Jalen. Oh, so it was a no call, out of bounds. Okay. A good no call. Like it. Knicks will have it there, but they're gonna need more than that here. As Hart will get the inbound top of the key. Now here's Anunoby. Anunoby now backing in. Anunoby stops. Anunoby keeps the dribble alive. Backing in. One-on-one now. Bounce pass here to Hart. Hart has a mismatch here. Connect on him. He's gonna put up the three. No good. Rebound and good box out by the Celtics is Horford. Now Pritchard the prick with the basketball. Now Pritchard. Now driving. Kicks it out to Hauser. Extra pass here to connect. Now over Tatum. Tatum working. Tatum. Now Tatum again working. Tatum working on Towns. Tatum nowhere to go. Puts up a shot, and this one no good. Anunoby had last touch, but Hart comes up with the ball. Hart now in transition. Here's the hitman. The hitman got hit. Put it up. Count it and won. The best there is. The best there was. The best there will be at the fast break. Josh, the hitman Hart, trying to complete a three-point play. Now here's something that I observed, guys. This is why sometimes certain teams, and I'm going to be a little critical, certain teams are championship type of teams where everyone's involved. Celtics had no problem changing out and putting a wholesale substitution of bench and even playing, and while the Knicks are still stuck with the starters. Just an observation. That's the one criticism, and I know it feeds into that Tom Thibodeau narrative of he burns people, but he has Celtics. Udoka has no issues of bringing in a bunch of players to play with, especially when you have a big lead. Here's Tatum. Snakes dribble, and he just went there, and no one moved. 24-13. Too easy. No rim protection. Here's Brunson again. Brunson slicing. Now he gets double teamed. Anunoby in the corner. Anunoby now driving. Anunoby stops. Bounce past to Hart. Hart now with the basketball. Hart, fall away jumper. No good. Rebound by Horford. Knicks got no answer offensively. No, Towns has not gotten going here. Here's Horford. Horford shuffled his feet again in front of the officials. What is going on? Pritchard now. Horford. Horford backing in. Kicks it out. Hauser for three. No good. Rebound by Hart. Gives it out. Quick outlet here to Brunson. Brunson with the ball. Brunson, good transition defense by the Celtics. Brunson has to pull up, wait for his teammates. Puts up a three. No good. Rebound by Pritchard. 24-13. Knicks are missing a lot of three ball here. Here's Horford inside on the mismatch. And Anunoby had a piece of it, but he got the offensive rebound and it puts it up. The Knicks are getting beat on the transition and no rim protection. And there's another timeout here as it's a 26-13 here with 3:14 in the first. Knicks are down big again to the Celtics. I got to see in this timeout, does Thibodeau make a minor substitution? For now, we're coming back, and there's nothing against him. I don't think he's playing bad there, but I will bring in Achua because he was getting in the strive over for OG Anunoby right now. And Hart, I won't run him too many minutes. Hart came back from the knee soreness. Make some substitution. You don't have to make wholesale. You make some. Hey, girl. All right, we got a timeout. All right, so they got some competition there going on in the Celtics. I don't know what the hell they're doing there. I guess that's their version of tic-tac-toe with the line. All right. Oh my God, look at these stiffs. Oh my God, that competition in the arena is horrible. There you go. Say it again, girl. Said besa. Ay, papi. All right, they got a commercial. They're in a commercial, but we seen the action in the arena. I see two of the most stiffest Caucasians in Boston trying to win a prize and making a layup. Oh my God, that was brutal. No offense. All right, they are in a timeout break, fellas. They're in a timeout. They're in timeout right now. As they show the people in the arena, look at that guy. Look at that bald headed. They're receding. Let it go. All right, they're showing the people in Boston. There you go. Yeah, we saw you stuffing your face. Hey, Vern, we're on the big screen. Looks like a MAGA commercial. Here we go. Big task, big task. You know I'm unfiltered. There you go, Steve. Let's go. I mean, Steve, you should see this. You should have seen this. Oof, Maron. Oh, here's a turnaround jumper for Brunson. It's good. So the Knicks answer off that timeout. I like that call. Better play execution off a timeout than the last one. All right, here's Tatum. Knicks trail now, 26-15. Achua's in the game. So Achua and McBride. Good job by Coach Thibodeau making some change. Here's a three. Actually, no, that's a mid-range there for Tatum. He answers back 28-15. Tatum with 6 points here. Here's Brunson working. Brunson, mid-range jumper from the circle. No good. Rebound by Pritchard. And the prick brings the basketball up. Here is Pritchard. Pritchard now driving. Stops, kicks it out. Hauser in the corner for three, and that's good. They can't hit layups, but they sure hit the three ball. Here is that's McBride. Yes, actually Achua now. Achua with the ball. Achua working. Achua pull up shot, no good. He got into some good. It just flat out missed. A little too far away from the basket. Now here's Tatum. Tatum now. The Knicks settle here. Tatum shot clock at 13. Tatum top of the key. Now here's Tatum driving. Got away with a push. Got some separation. Puts up the shot. No good. Back tap right to Hauser. Hauser extra possession here. Hauser turns around for three and he hits it. So Hauser with 6 points, consecutive back-to-back three. That it just ballooned to 34-15. The lead now. The Knicks are 2 of 8 from three-point shooting. This is where Dante DiVincenzo is missed, in my opinion. Now here's Achua. Here's now McBride. McBride, no good. Knicks are now 2 of 9. Here's Pritchard, a long three. Now they're showboating. Now rebound here by Achua. Achua now to Hart. Hart now transition. Hart going strong, and the hitman attacks. 34-17. Attack the basket, guys. That's what we need. You can't get them all with one shot. You got to work. Got to put in the work. Now you got to defend. Here is Tatum. Tatum with the basketball. Tatum one-on-one here with McBride. Tatum holding off here. Tatum went in, and there is a foul. Wow, he was trying to go posterize someone. Oh, Anunoby with 3 fouls. You have to sit him down. And he contested that dunk. He hits the first free throw, 35-17, man. 49.5 seconds. Knicks have given up another over 30 points in the first. And he hits a pair of free throws here, 36-17. D-Ross in the building, man. We miss seeing you, my man. I hope you're doing well. D-Ross in the YouTube app. Salute to you. D-Ross. Calm, cool, and collective. We miss talking to you, friend. Hope everything's well. Oh, Brunson, pull-up jumper. And Brunson, again, when Brunson gets below that free throw line extended, he hits. 7 points for Brunson, 3 of 7 now. Here's Pritchard the prick with the basketball. We'll give it back here to Tatum. Tatum with the ball. Tatum wants to screen here from Hauser, but he's heart backs him up. Here, shot clock at 10. Let's go indeed. There we go. Here's a drive by Tatum. Euro puts up a shot, and he got it. Everything that they throw to the basket is falling in for the Celtics. But also, when you get great positioning under the basket, you have an opportunity to get those soft bounces. And there's a foul by Pritchard. They have one to give with 4.9 seconds. He's such a prick, that Pritchard. .9 before the first quarter comes to a conclusion. The Knicks will inbound the ball here. It'll be McBride inbounding, looking for Brunson here on the inbound. Good ball denial there. He has to get in, gets it into Brunson now. Shot clock, actually game 3, 2, and there's a foul there as, there's a lot of contact, but no call. And that's the end of the first. The Knicks trail 38-19. The Celtics is hitting their threes. The Knicks struggling from three-point land. I believe they're 2 of 9 from three-point land. And the Celtics just giving in and punching them in the jaw. I was taking Drew on my cryo test team as a teenager. Oh, okay. The token. I got you. I got it now, Steve. The token. Are we up by 5 yet, D-Ross? I mean, we got a big hill to climb right now, Big D-Ross, in this game. But nothing is impossible because it was only the first quarter. We've seen this team offensively could score 40-plus points but this is a defense. These are the defending world champions. They got to put a lot of work in. Let's go. Okay, here we go. Let's see these ladies here from Boston. We got the Celtics dancers. Let's see what they're about. Nothing beats the New York dancers. Here we go. Let's see. Who's this? Me? Okay. Why are they showing the male? We don't want to see the male dancers. We want to see, there you go. Come on. And the male dancers look like meatballs. They look like Joey Fatone. Oh, that was whack. That was whack, Boston. Do better. They need to put them on the TB12 diet. All right, we're about to start that second quarter of action. Oh, we got a seat upgrade. Let's see who got upgraded. All right. Phil and Petunia got upgraded. As they show, This is rough. Tim Smith is saying it's rough. It was a tough one, Tim. It was a rough one. It was a rough one. I'm not gonna lie, Tim Smith. There's no positivity on that one, and that's real talk. I thought that was Hubie Brown. So what is Hubie Brown doing there? Was she licking the balloon? All right, we're about to start the second quarter. Katie George. Katie George, I'm buying that shirt on purpose, did she? She took down that extra button down. You noticed that, Big Tass? Cat get tough. Yeah, Karate Towns got to get tough. They missed their possession here. 21-38 now to start. As Boston with the basketball, they're talking to Hart. The Knicks are 2 of 6 in field goals, and Boston are 9 of 13 now. All right, Brown free throw extended now, and a bounce pass here to Holiday now, working on and step back for 3 or for Achua. Rebound by Shamit, who's got the rebound. Looks like the middle school team playing the varsity. Here's Shamit. May Adams got upgraded. Oh my goodness. Back over again here. Shamit now. Over there to Towns. Towns had the ball, but that was a terrible pass there. Turnover. Here comes the Celtics. First minute gone by here. Brown spins. Browns looks. Browns layup. Too easy. 40-21 now. Here's McBride. Back again here to Cameron Payne. Let's go. Payne. Payne now. With the nice floater, gets it. This is a game where I think the Knicks are going to need the bench to kind of get them back into this game. All right, here's White. Yeah, they need a spark there. They got the bench brigade with Towns out there. Now Porzingis for 3. Porzingis misses, and they have to get back when the Celtics miss these points. They need to come right back and score on them. Here's Cameron Payne. Now he's going to put up the 3. It's good. Cameron Payne with quick 5 points off the bench, 26-40, and a 5-0 run for Cameron Payne alone. Again, the bench brigade needs to get the Knicks going here. Here's Brown. Brown wants a screen. Brown has a screen here by Porzingis now. Now it's on a switch. Brown thought about elbow jumper, high arcing one, rebound, and loose ball right to Shamit. Shamit now will give it over to Payne. Cameron Payne over to McBride. McBride, transition 3. In and out, no good. Back tap, last touch, and it looks like it will be Knicks ball. Yes, Knicks will get a new shot clock underneath the basket. He forced the Celtics to hit that ball out of bounds because in good positioning on the rebound. The Knicks almost had an offensive rebound, forced that Celtics player to knock it out of bounds, which now the Knicks would inbound here. And he inbounded to Towns. Towns got to get going. We need Towns to have a dominant. He needs to be dominant in this game. Towns puts up, lost the ball going up, and he just lost the ball up, and here's a turnover. Now Brown spins in the corner to Pritchard. Pritchard sidestep for 3. No good. Rebound by Towns. Now here is Payne. Payne with the ball. Payne working. Payne now driving. Payne layup. Oh, he missed it. And he just falls on the ground there. White kicks it out of Pritchard. Extra pass here to Brown in the corner. Brown thought about the 3, and there is a foul, and Cameron Payne grabbed. And they're going to say before the shot. Damn, Cameron Payne had a nice look to the basket. Just came up short with that layup. And he just lost the ball up in the air. I don't think Holiday fouled him. When they show the replay there. Here we go. The Celtics inbound. White now to Brown. Brown off the curl. Brown on the free throw circle. Will back up here. Shot clock at 9 now. Now Brown steps in for 3. And that's no good. Rebound here by McBride. This is when the Knicks got to get back. Here's McBride transition. McBride kicks it out. Shamit catch and shoot for 3. It's good. 3-pointer. Larry Shamit. What? We got a Boston timeout. 40-29 as Udoka calls a timeout. And the Knicks bench brigade has come here and hopefully help to bail out this team. And that was a nice catch and shoot. That should have been a 4-point play there. No call there. I think that's what Shamit was alluding to the referee when they called the timeout and having that discussion. But the Knicks coming alive with that second unit, they're putting an effort here as we have a timeout on the floor. And of course, they're going to show us the stuff in the arena. If you haven't watched, have you not known, we do the Playback TV app. Playback TV app allows you to see the game on our application. It's totally free. It's just another app, just like YouTube, just like TikTok, just like X. You get to watch the game. Last night we had a hell of a time with the UFC. My son Austin was doing the UFC last night. Over 6,000 watched along the UFC, saw the fights on X. You guys did a phenomenal job. We had over 35 on the Heal the Ring podcast on my second channel on the Playback. Yes, we got 2 channels on the Playback that we actually show the events, wrestling and MMA on one, and the Sports Jedi Network. We're going to watch the Knicks basketball, baseball, the football, hockey coming up. We'll do that here on this channel, and we ask you to join us and be a member. It's totally free. It doesn't cost anything. It's just you downloading the app, free. And there's other folks here. If you know, I believe Blood Orange Tears is here as well. If you follow them, they have a show here. Although I don't know what they actually. I believe it's just part of their show, and others. But we're one of the few that do wrestling and MMA. I think we're the only ones on the Playback. So feel the force and join us. A lot of green. And hey, I'm a Jet fan, and I don't even like the green in basketball. Playback, the Playback app. Playback. Do I have the I'll put that in the chat in a minute. Let me find it. That's the one thing got good about Boston. They'll play some new edition, because they're from Boston, and that's to me, that's my one of my faves. New edition, Bobby Brown. See, there's the narrative. We're 0-6 against the top teams: Boston, Cleveland, and OKC. I'm not concerned. Again, again, people say, "Oh, I'm not concerned," because it's not. I'm not concerned. I'll take my chances if we get to the finals. So one of those two are going to get knocked off. As White, Porzingis has the mismatch. Porzingis now using his height advantage. Porzingis got fouled and counted. That's just a mismatch the Knicks could not really contend with. And that is the app. You put that in there, it takes you right to the Playback. As Porzingis completes the 3-point play, I got that going. And Shamit for 3, and he hits it. 2 in a row, 6 points for Larry Shamit. And he got Shamit 32. Excuse me. Here's Pritchard. Pritchard now. Porzingis with the basketball. Double team. Porzingis now in the corner. Now here's a long pass to Holiday. Thought about the 3. Holiday now driving. Snake dribble. No, and puts up a shot. No good. Rebound by McBride. Good defense by the Knicks. Just there you go. Contesting. Now here's the Knicks with the basketball. Knicks could try to cut it down under single digits now. McBride with the basketball. We're guarded by Pritchard. Shot clock at 12. Plenty of time on the shot clock. Now here's Achua with the basketball. Give and go here to McBride. Baseline. And good defense there, but knocked out of bounds. The Knicks will have it underneath the basket. Shot clock at 5. McBride went baseline, but good help defense by the Celtics as Porzingis knocks it out of bounds there. Shot clock at 5. The Knicks got to execute this here. This is a big possession here. And look how the Celtics substitute in and out players, in and out players. All right. Cameron Payne. I'm not saying the Knicks need to sub. The second unit has been their catalyst. Catch and shoot for Shamet again, and that's no good. That was a good contested shot. Shamet had a good look there as well. Here's White now with the basketball. It's 7-17 here before halftime now. Here is White on the curl. Kicks it out of Brown. Brown thought about the three. Now Brown stops. Brown keeps the dribble alive. Stops. Nowhere to go with the basketball. And stolen by Shamet. Good job by Shamet. Shamet now transition. Shamet pulls up, and that's blocked. And good defense, transition defense there by the Celtics. Here's Brown. Now Brown working on Shamet one-on-one. Now again, put in between his legs. Stops. Elbow jumper, and that's just good offense. Good defense by Shamet was on him like a cheap suit, but that's just good offense there. 45-32. Here is Payne. Payne now. Payne. They're going to say moving screen Achua. Ah. $45-32, 6:30 mark here with the Celtics with the basketball. Knicks trying to fight here. Knicks are fighting. Second unit is giving them a spark here. Here's White. White now stops, kicks it out. Porzingis wide open for three. No switch rotation, and he nails it. 13 points for Porzingis here. 48-32. Now we have a timeout by Coach Thibodeau. Timeout here. Thibodeau wants to make some subs here. Now I know that Thibodeau was upset on the Porzingis three that he was wide open, no one switched, and that's on Karl-Anthony Towns. That three-pointer, we look at the replay, Towns did not rotate, did not go. He's thinking rim protection especially when you have a stretch five, you have to stay with the stretch five. There you go. So now they have a timeout on the floor. And look, that's the Timu Anthony Davis. D Ross is in the building. What up, D Ross? He's watching us at the playback. We got Nito. Absolutely. Nito, salute. Of course, we got Jack City is a Knick fan in the chat. Always salute to you. Vernon in the building. Vernon is in the building. Salute, Mr. Vernon. Jody Davis, Tony, Desmond Payne. Salute to you guys, man. On the playback, they got Steve Feltlight on the YouTube, Mr. Tim Smith. D-Ross doing double duties there on the YouTube app as well. Wanted to shout you out, and everyone on X. Salute everyone on X, on Instagram Live. What up, Instagram Live? Yes, we are on Instagram Live. What's going on, man? Child of God, salute to you joining us on the Instagram Live. What's up, my man? Salute. Born Naking. Salute. That's a Instagram handle. Salute, man. Wanted to shout you out. Now, if you like to watch the game, we have the Playback app. Come on to the Playback. You get to actually watch the game with us. If you want, or you could stick on the Instagram Live as well and watch the AI back and forth and hear me call it. You more than welcome as well. Hey, Bia. Now keep the glasses on. There you go. Come on, sir. Somebody copying the WWE. Well, we got a timeout. We got a timeout right now. Can the Knicks cut this under single digits before halftime? I think a lot of us Knicks fans will take it if we could cut under single digits before halftime, depending how poorly we played. Here is Bridges back in the game. Bridges, Brunson back in the game, as well as Hart. Towns is still out there. Now, here is Brunson working. Brunson, elbow jumper. That's no short. And Ochoa last touched it, and it will be Boston ball. And like Tony said earlier on the playback, we need ball movement. All right, here's White. White with the ball. White has Cat on the screen. Brunson on Porzingis. Brunson working hard on Porzingis. Porzingis jab stepping. Porzingis. And what we got here, and it's a turnover. Mighty Mouse puts up the defensive effort, and he gets the turnover. Now, here is Brunson. Hopefully, he can come here to save the day now. Here's Precious Achua now. Precious will give it here to Hart. Hart. They're letting the Knicks, they're daring the Knicks to shoot the three. Now Towns. Towns backing in. Here's a double team now. Towns don't know where to go. Gives it over to Achua in the corner for a wide open three, and that's an air ball. This is where the Knicks missed Dante DiVincenzo. I said it time and time again, the spacing of the three-ball threat. Brown on Brunson, and there is an offensive foul. Mighty Mouse again. He is doing whatever he can to try to get the Knicks rally, getting some charges there on Brown, getting Porzingis to turn the basketball over. But now you have to execute on offense. And he's putting the effort there as Brown got away with a good elbow right to the chin. Here's Towns. Towns putting on the floor. Towns going strong and counted and one. Hopefully that gets Karl-Anthony Towns alive and going. He has a chance now for a three-point play. This team is going to need his effort. Good job. And he hits. White with the ball. 48-35, 4:30 mark here before halftime now. Here's Tatum, top of the key. Tatum with the basketball. Tatum bounce pass here. Porzingis steps, packs for three. And no good. Deep rebound. The rebound still loose. White gets it. And Bridges takes it away. Good job. Good hustle play by the Knicks here. Here's Brunson in the corner. Anunoby back in the game. Open for three. And that one is no good. Turnover. And he did over the top, over the rim. Anunoby had a great look there, but his legs are not there yet, ladies and gentlemen. And I'm not going to get mad. He's out there. He's making that effort to play. But right now, he's got some great opportunities not going in right now for OG. We got Nate Dogg in the building. What's up, Nate? Thank you for joining Austin last night. I appreciate it. Here's White. An easy layup, no rim protection again for the Knicks. That's an issue. You need some threatening plays. I need Karl-Anthony Towns to put someone on their ass to send a message at least one time. Get a flagrant so they stop going to the basket, even if you're hovering around there. Here's Towns. Towns puts up another one and no good. And that's not his nature, but he needs to send a message. Here's Brown in transition. Brown puts up and no good. And Porzingis over the top, got away with over the top there as he knocked some players on the ground. That should have been an offensive foul. Now here is Bridges. Bridges driving. Bridges with, beautiful move by the Knicks here. 50-37. Back to 13. Deficit. 3 minutes left here. Can they cut this under double digits for the Knicks here? Here's White. White steps back for three. White wide open. They're just toying with them. Either they go to the basket to attack or they'll push off and hit the three. 53-37. Bridges. No, we are on the playback. We're on the playback for the game. I'm doing double. Oh, here's a nice rifle pass, but two turnover, and here's Tatum. 55-37. Hart got fouled there, and there's a foul by Brown. Nate, we're on the playback. You could come on the playback TV. Playback, we're on playback. If you definitely, or if you're on Twitch, if you want to watch the game, we hit the link, and you'll go right to us on the playback app or on X as well. Instagram Live as well. We got double duty as well, also on the assist app. Towns with the ball. Here, Anunoby lost the ball right to the hands of Karl-Anthony Towns. Towns putting on the floor. Towns attacking a Towns, auditioning off to Hart, and there's a foul. And this is, even on that contested foul call there, the Knicks look so small with the Celtics defending. That might be challenged. No, they're gonna let it go. They're not challenging it. Hart gets the first free throw here. 55-38, 2:18 left before halftime. The hitman hits both free throws. 55-39 here. 2:18 now. The Knicks got to defend. They need to come up with a turnover, some easy buckets. We'll love the Knicks to get some easy transition buckets here on that would get rewarded with their hardworking defense, but they're not even doing either that. Brown. What we got whistles here. Brown. Sports Jedi Network. It's right there. Just click the link. Oh, wait. I don't have that. Hold on. Tatum misses. I've got two channels. That's what it is. All right, less than 2 minutes here. Anunoby. And there, he stepped out of bounds. Knicks are becoming their own worst enemies. Stop with that narrative. The Knicks are not lack of toughness. They're just not in sync. Oh, good job by Towns recuperating. And there's a foul. Hofer got hit with a foul. Hold on, Nate. I'm trying to send that link to you. I don't know where the hell is it. Anunoby, okay, gets the first one. So it's right now, the Knicks trail 57-39. It doesn't look like they're going to get down to the 10-point. Jack City, we need both OG. Oh, I got no passes. Let me see who's not using a pass today. There you go. 59-41 as I got Nate his pass to watch the game with us. Bridges now over to Brunson. Jalen Brunson guarded. Now Bridges. And no, right there to clean it up was Towns. I had a good look for Bridges, rolled out, but Towns was there for the offensive rebound. Final minute, 59-43. Tatum holding the ball, shot clock at 8. Tatum now driving. Tatum stops. Puts up the floater off the glass, no good. Porzingis, no. Right there was Cornette, and he got it. The Knicks are getting beat with the two bigs on the floor here, 61-43. 30 seconds now. Towns, no good. Gets his own rebound. Puts it back up. Rolls out. Misses again. Or Porzingis now. 17 seconds here. Final shot. 61-43. You know they're going to shoot a 3-ball. No, Cornette sucked when he was with the Knicks. He was a stiff. And Tatum hits a 3-ball. That's how this is how it's been going with when these echelon teams, they just hurt and pound the Knicks. And at the half, 64-43, we'll go to the half. The Knicks got a lot of cleaning up to do. Right now, they're just being outplayed. The threes are going in for the Celtics. Whenever they want to go to the basket, they drive. Whenever they miss, they're attacking the glass. Everything is done right on a well-oiled machine by the Celtics. They're the defending world champions. But also, you see that moving screen there by Cornette and the elbow. Referees are not even looking at those type of things. But we can't sit here and grape and say it's the officials. The Knicks have played horrible. And Karl Anthony Towns has to play a little more hungry, D-Ross. I agree with you there. A little fire, a little tenace from him. I don't know. Do you think Tom Thibodeau putting Hakapodi and Karl Anthony Towns to get on the floor just to give you a preview? I mean, you've seen Cornette and Porzingis on the floor, and he has no trouble. Match up. Try something different right now. What's the worst? You're down by more than double digits. But we're gonna take a halftime break. I'm gonna take a halftime break. Get stand up, walk around. Don't go anywhere. We'll be back. trash. I'll give the column any more weight. All right, halftime is over. We're on Knicks trail here on the YouTube app. We saw the performance at halftime at the Toilet Arena. What is it? The Toilet Garden Arena. My God, that was a terrible performance. Oh, we had our chat literally say that we see better subway performance than we saw at halftime there in Boston Gardens. Oh my God, that was terrible. The guy laid on the floor like for 5 seconds. I don't know what the hell he was doing. He was supposed to flip over a bunch of cheerleaders and land on his feet. He landed on his tuchus. I mean, I don't know what the hell was that, guys. I don't know what was worse, his performance at halftime or the Knicks shooting from 3-point land, because my God, they were both horrible. My Knicks are losing. I'm watching a terrible. He said a shitty halftime. Let me say that. Show that I gotta go out with a smile on my face, right? Oh my God. Oh God, Jack City. And I thought, you know what? The playback group wants to put a GoFundMe so he can never perform again, because that's how terrible he was. Here, take the loss, take the L, take the GoFundMe account. Have a nice time. Go get a microphone. Go get a camera and start a podcast, but don't entertain. Don't ever do that at halftime on an NBA team, on an NBA floor. Ugh, that was horrible. That was get out of here. Nothing, or get out of here. That was terrible. That was just oof. We got a couple minutes before the second half begins. Talk to them, Big Task. Big Task said he'd be right back. He went to go get a refill. But wonder what kind of refill. We're talking about Coca-Cola, Pepsi. What are we talking about? Bloody Mary. So, we talking about the hard stuff. There's some Johnny Walker early. It's kind of early, but it's 5 o'clock somewhere. Vernon is going to go back for a refill. There you go, Vernon. I need a refill. A little bit of a Long Island iced tea will be great here on a Sunday afternoon. And Steve Fellight let us know if you're a Mets. Hey, Metsies. Juan Soto hit his first homer yesterday, his first at bat. Ah, good for him. I mean, for $760 million, he's gonna need to hit a lot of those. We're not ready yet for the second half here. I think I got everybody's opinion, but if I didn't, I want to ask the same question. What do you guys thought about this All-Star format? Oh God, I never want to see that again. That was terrible. That was terrible. The All-Star game was terrible. Just keep it East versus West. Just keep it simple. Nothing wrong with the beginning classic. There's nothing wrong with 1 + 2 + 3. There's nothing wrong. There's nothing wrong with that. East versus West. So what if the West is stronger than the East currently right now? It is what it is. It comes and goes. Curry with 12 points. To tell me that's that should tell you how that was. Where he was the MVP with just 12 points. Yeah. Brunson only played 8 minutes. And this is why I believe they're going to lose TNT, TBS. I mean, they should at least ask for something different. I mean, I don't know. They're in trouble. The NBA All-Star game is in some major trouble. And the kid, the kid from Orlando that dunks 3 years in a row, great, phenomenal. But that's all he is. He doesn't make the Magic team. He's a G leaguer. That was pretty nice from Castle. They're showing the dunk from Castle from the Spurs under the legs. That was a nice dunk. That was a very nice dunk. They're showing the kid beautiful dunk, and of course McClungan. All right, so McClungan is the Logan Paul of slam dunk. A lot of clout chasing, but when it comes to the NBA game, he stinks. Yeah, D Ross, I'm with you. I'm so with you on that. Yeah. Yeah. Big task. I'm with you on that too. All right, that was cool. He tapped the rim and he dunked it. He leaped over. One thing I got to say, he did leap over the whole car, not like Griffin. All right, we're almost ready. Well, let's get that scoreboard in. Okay. We trail 64-43. McClungan, the MVP of the All-Star game. D. Ross, you're probably correct. I would like to see Tom Thibodeau play Harker and Karl-Anthony Towns both on the floor, even if it's for 5 minutes or even for 3 minutes. You give the Celtics something to think about, an adjustment, a look that they have not seen. Damn. Here's their leading Celtics scorer: 17 for Tatum, 13 for Porzingis, 9 for Holiday, 7 for White, 6 for Brown. So their starting five could be in double figures, all five of them. Guys, doesn't Laker has a punchable face? They just want to you know how the MMA doll. He looks like an MMA doll. They just want to punch in the face. Doc Rivers loved Jericho Sims, saw value in him. By the way, how's he? I have not been following. How's he doing minute wise? Is he getting more and more burned with? If his minutes are gone up and his usage, wow. And if Coach Rivers can unlock something in Jericho Sims, Tom Thibodeau could be at the end of the season. You know, like, what are you doing to develop players? Well, this Modelo Negro is going to be the highlight of my day. There you go. Drink up, my friend. Drink up. All right, the Knicks with the possession now. Brunson with contact puts up, and Karl-Anthony Towns cleaned it up. He played 17 minutes. Wow. Okay. All right. But all right, cool. I want to see at the end of when he got traded. I want to see his average minutes per game as a buck. As a Porzingis missed that. Knicks with the possession now. Here's Brunson. Brunson's icing, kicks out. Anunoby, another open three, and he hits it. Good ball movement, good execution there for OG Anunoby. Hopefully he gets going here in the second half. He has some open looks that did not go down. Brunson gets an assist, 64-48. Now Porzingis is trying to answer that three ball back, and he's no good. Rebound again by the Knicks now. Yeah, they needed that, Big Jack City. They needed that three ball. And Dave Smith, salute David Smith joining us on the YouTube app. He said Tibbs got to go. The team is hopeless with Tibbs. He mentioned that before the half. I wanted to highlight and acknowledge his Brunson for three. No good. Rebound by Porzingis. I want to acknowledge his comment on YouTube. Now Brown on the outlet. Good job. Then he's getting back in transition here. Brown now kicks it for Porzingis, who trails. Now Porzingis putting it on the floor. Porzingis guarded by Towns. Porzingis stops, kicks it out, and good ball. And they call a uber late foul on Towns, who did get Porzingis on the wrist. All right, here is Holiday with the ball. Holiday, Tatum, White thought about the three. Now gathers, shoots, and he hits it. And that was a little discombobulated. White just gathered and hit the three ball. 67-48. 19-point lead here, Celtics. Anunoby's going to answer the three ball. The Knicks cannot go tit for tat there. And here's a leak out. Especially when you get killed on the transition game. If you're missing the three ball and the Celtics are leaking, this is something that scouting report wise, teams are doing too much on the Knicks here. There's something there on film that good teams are exploiting time and time again on the Knicks. Teams all of a sudden hit the three ball great against us and they leak out on transition. There's a timeout here. Timeout on the floor. You got timeout here. D-Ross, tell David Smith his boy is playing small. Ewing would never. David Smith, I believe he's a big Karl-Anthony Towns fan, D-Ross, if you're implying to his boy. Maybe Karl-Anthony Towns is a power forward and he's not a center. Oh, that's right. Let's see. Oh, we already know who they are. I never heard of him. Oh my God. Take your hood off, pal. Oh, Janet Jackson. Quick. Oh, goodness gracious. No, that's Tiffany Stratton. That's a terrible picture of Missy Elliott, though. Oh, you know, it says it right there. Who? Yeah. He doesn't know? He did not know who Jimi Hendrix was? Paul McCartney either? Wow, those guys. Wow. Here we go. Off the timeout. Talk to him, Big Task. Yes, indeed, Big Task. We are divided. 69, 48. Back door. And Brunson lost the ball. Turnover. Come on. I can't believe these are going to be two terrible back-to-back games. 71, 48. Here's Hart. Hart stops. Ropey dope. Got it. 50 to 71. Knicks trail. Tatum now. Tatum working. Tatum again, keeping the dribble. Spins. Stops. Puts up jumper over Brunson. No good. Good contestant there by Brunson being there. Here's Hart with the rebound. Hart and Anunoby now. Back over to Hart. Actually, to Brunson. Brunson got fouled. Yeah. He didn't know who the hell was Whitney Houston. That was crazy. Yeah. But then he said Luke Combs real quick. Nice pull up. Nope, misses. Here's Brown. Brown with the basketball. Brown backing in on Hart. Turn around. Fall away jumper. If no good, offensive rebound by Holiday. In the corner to Brown. Takes another three off of the miss, and he got it. Second opportunities. Everything going Celtics way. It's a 24-point deficit for the Knicks as Hart now stops. Gives it over to Towns. Towns now driving. Towns puts up. Again, no good. Celtics 24. Looking at with a three, and he hits it. 27-point lead now as Tatum now blows a kiss after that three. And there is a blocking foul. Big Task. I'm with you, but I know they're going to tell. I know you know who they're going to tell you, right? There's two people they're going to rebuttal that one. There's two people that they're going to rebuttal that. It's going to be either going to be Lady Gaga or Taylor Swift, but we know that's not true. Porzingis now. Porzingis spins, stops. Now, nowhere to go. Kicks it back out to White. White with the ball. White pulls up the jumper. No good. Front of the rim. Rebound by Hart. Look at the full court press and turnover. See, that was all by Celtics. Full court pressure, not relaxing, getting back, and allowing the team to come back half court. They put the pressure and caused the turnover, just being there. Good defense on Brunson and Holiday, and he traveled. I hope not, D-Ross. I hope it's not a second round swept. The Knicks go to the second round and get swept. I hope not. Man, there's a lot of electric cars in San Francisco, huh? You saw all the charging stations there? How much money they spend on that? Hart. Towns got to get going. He's been not. Look at this. He got lucky he didn't get called for a travel. He got fouled, but it should have been a travel. And hey, I hate to say it. I got to call it the way I could see it. Towns traveled there, but he got bailed out with a foul. And we were talking about San Francisco before that, talking about bailouts. And he hits a free throw here, 77-54. It hits a pair of free throws. 77-55, 7-11 here. 7-11 in the third. Tatum now, guarded by Anunoby. Now Tatum driving. Tatum loses the basketball, and it will be Nick ball. McBride in the game. Hart now to Brunson. Knicks got a small lineup out there. Towns catch and shoot from three, and he hits it. Hopefully he gets hot. 77-58. We've been waiting for it. But the Knicks cannot give up anything on the other side. They can't go tit for tat. They have to play some defense and defend. Brown. Porzingis now. Back to Brown. Brown off the curl. Brown. There's a lot of contact there. Now extra pass. Holiday for three. And he got it. This is what kills the Knicks. They move the ball, open threes. 80-58. Towns now. Towns putting on the floor. Towns feeling it. Towns going strong to the basket. No good. Rebound. OG Anunoby right to Towns. Blocked by Porzingis. Towns gets it back. Towns puts it back. So he kept with his shot. He worked. And the Knicks down by 20. Not to sound like a Rihanna. Work. Holiday. Brown, turnover. Knicks have it. McBride comes up with the ball. Kicks it over to Brunson. Brunson, watch it. And there is a foul from behind as White knocks him down. What's the review for? Oh, no wonder. It's a Tony Brothers game. A potential hostile act that's going to be reviewed. What kind of bullshit is that? What was a hostile act? What's the hostile act? That's not a hostile act. And look, and the Knicks are going to benefit from look. And thank you for wasting our time, Tony Brothers. They call a hostile act. They show the replay was nothing. It was a slip, just an accidental, and he just called a whistle. If you're out of shape and you cannot stay with the players on the court, hang them up, pal. There's other referees that wouldn't mind refereeing in better shape. Hang it up, pal. Mixture up by 20. All right, Hart with the ball. No one getting open. Come on. Now Brunson working. Brunson, floater good. I mean, Jesus, Jalen Brunson is the one working and attacking the basket. Agent Argo, we miss Argo. Argo's like a good luck charm at time. We need him to come here and start saying attack, attack, attack. Nate Dogg is in the building, and there's a turnover. Knicks calls a force a turnover. Down by 18 here with 5:28. All right, Brunson with the ball. Brunson for three, and he hits it. So Brunson, 5 straight points for the Brunson. It's a 15-point deficit now. Hopefully the Knicks can come alive here in 5 minutes here. 15-3 run by the Knicks, but they're causing turnovers, though. Here is Tatum. They have to continue to defend. They have to continue to turn the Celtics over. Here's a step back for 3. No good. Good box out by the Knicks, and good keep the ball alive. Brunson. Anunoby now driving. Anunoby going strong to the basket, and the Knicks get it. They're going to say interference. Let's see. Down to 13 as the Celtics are sitting around complaining. 13-point Celtic leagues. The Knicks coming a little alive here, 67-80. Tatum, Pritchard working against McBride here, keeping his dribble. Now stops, kicks out to Horford. Horford in the corner. Horford now putting it on the floor. Shot clock at 1. Fall away jumper from Horford, and he gets the extra bounce, and he hits it. They needed that. If the Knicks would have defended that perfectly, man. Here's Brunson attacking, going strong to the basket. It's good. The hitman gets an assist there as Brunson attack. 82-69. The Knicks trail as we got a timeout by the Celtics. And they call a timeout. Joe Masula. Timeout. Boston. Big Taz says, good fight, Knicks. Good fight. We got to still continue the battle. That's right. Let's go, New York. Let's go. Dez in pain. Talk to them, Dez. All right. They got a timeout. Nate Dogg is a season ticket holder for the Milwaukee Bucks. The kid should have been at halftime, Jack City. Yeah, compared to that other slop that they put, you're right. Okay. The little kids dance. They did their little thing. Let's go. Get the game. The Knicks got momentum. Knicks got momentum here. There's still a lot of uphill climb here. They're still in the timeout. They're showing all the different people in the arena, the fans, the Celtic fans that went. Chug, chug, chug. Not too sure, Nate, but we'll definitely be letting you know because I got to see when Austin usually works on Saturdays, Nate. So when for the UFC, he's the one that covers that. So when he's off from Saturdays, he'll do the UFCs. He had so much fun. We had almost over 6,500 watching on X yesterday. A couple thousands on Rumba, a couple hundreds on YouTube. The numbers were really great. Of course, and that's for definitely UFC. I mean, that was one of the biggest shows here on YouTube before the work schedules got involved. But he's going to put a video reacting to the show as Pritchard misses from the three ball. Towns gets the rebound. Now driving, kicks it. Hart misses that one. He was up close, but he had a lot of bodies around him for Hart. 82-69. Tatum now with the ball. Tatum working. Tatum now, top of the key. Kicks it back out. Hauser steps in. Hauser, mid-range elbow jumper. No good. Rebound by Anunoby now. Here's the hitman. He usually puts the afterburner. Keep an eye on him. Hart will give it to Brunson on the curl. Brunson going to the basket. Floater, and it's good. 71-82. That's the closest the Knicks has been in quite some time. 82-71, 60 points for Jalen Brunson, but he has 9 in this quarter now. Here's Tatum now. Tatum, elbow for 3. No good. Rebound for Towns. Here is Brunson. Knicks could cut it under single digits. Here's Jalen Brunson now. Brunson has Horford. Brunson working. Brunson has the hot hand with 9 points in this quarter. We'll give it back to Towns at the top of the key. Towns putting it on the floor on Cornette. Now he's driving, spins, put up the floater and he gets the beautiful bounce. It's good. All of a sudden, 73-82. Knicks down by 9. The Fighting Knicks are coming. Towns with 19 points, 14 in this quarter. So Towns has come alive. Here's Tatum. Tatum now kicks it, and there's a turnover. No, they say last touch by the Knicks. All right, Boston will inbound. Tatum on the side out of bounds. Tatum looking. He gets it into Cornette. Cornette now. Shot clock at 7. Cornette now hands it off to Tatum. Shot clock at 4. Tatum take a long 3. No good. Rebound by Towns. Knicks dictating the shots that the Celtics are going to take. Now here is Brunson. Brunson will pull it up on against Brown. Top of the key now, trying to get some screens, some moving parts here. Brunson keeping his dribble alive, but he lost the ball. Brown pickpocket him at Boston. Here comes Brown, kicks it out. Tatum in the corner for 3. No, across court. Axel Pritchard, and like a prick, he nails it. 85-73. That was a big 3 for the Celtics. Here's Hart driving. Hart going strong. Counted and won. The hitman has a chance for a 3-point play just by a 10-point and could cut it down to 9. Hart to the line, trying to complete the 3-point play. And executed well by the hitman. 85-76, 94 seconds left in the third. Pritchard with the ball. Over to Tatum. Tatum with the basketball. Tatum over to Brown. Brown pull up. No, kicks it back out to Pritchard. Pritchard thought about the 3. Now baseline. Alley-oop did a Cornette. Executed well. The Caucasian sensation connection. Now here's a pass here to Hart. Back over. 3-pointer for Brunson. It's good. Jalen Brunson reminds you again that he is him. $79-87. Under a minute now. Tatum to Brown. Brown driving. Brown floater. No good. Back tap into the hands of Pritchard for 3. Pritchard no good. Back tap kept alive by Cornette. And we got a whistle. What do we got called here? Cornette is getting away with some pushes here. Actually, it was actually Hart who pushed in the back. I take that back. 87-79. Celtics get it. The second possession. 40 seconds here. Left before the fourth. Now here's Tatum. Tatum, we're driving. Tatum kicks it to Cornette. Cornette, and there's a foul on Hart. So Cornette will go to the free throw line. No easy bucket there. I kind of okay with that foul from Hart. 34.1 second. 87-79. Is this a challenge? I know we have a timeout on the court. It's a challenge, ladies and gentlemen. It's a challenge. So we got a challenge to see. The Knicks are challenging. They call a foul, but it looks Hart thinks it was all ball. From the way the referee made that call, he could not see he had no position to see that. This is going to get overturned. I haven't seen it, but where the referee is standing, I don't think he did not see that play. That looks like all ball here. I don't see no skin. I don't see no flesh being touched. I see more, but I see where rubber is being slapped. We will see. They did not overturn it. He said he hit him on the elbow. That is a bullshit call because the elbow wasn't nowhere near there. The elbow, when he slapped, if he would have said wrist, I would, okay, I got it. But the elbow was nowhere near in that play. Wow. I guess the referees are afraid that they'll turn off the hot water in the showers for them. Where's the elbow? The elbow's nowhere near there. You saw it? Again. Come on. All right, Cornette will go to the line. He hits the first free throw. He hits both free throws. Cuts free throws there. 89-79, 10-point Boston lead here. Brunson for 3. It's good. 3-pointer. Jalen Brunson. 89-82. 20 seconds here. We need to play defense. Tatum looking for the final shot. Tatum with the basketball. Tatum now with the ball. Tatum now driving. Tatum again. Layup. No good. Rebound by Towns. Over to Brunson. Puts up the 3 at the buzzer. No good. But we go to the fourth quarter. All of a sudden, a spirited third quarter by the Knicks, by Brunson and Cat. And the Knicks, just like that, it's a 7-point deficit, 89-82. We go to the fourth quarter with Kwanzi Moto ringing the bells on YouTube. Kwanzi, ring the bell. Jody likes that one. This is New York. We fight. Let's go. Let's finish. Oh, t-shirt. They wait until now to give t-shirts. The Knicks give t-shirt almost every other timeout. That's good. That's exactly what that's good for. Wipe the floor with. Yeah. As they give out t-shirts in the arena. The front row don't need t-shirts. They got money. They could buy their own. Give it to the people up in the upper deck. Look at him. You saw him. He got all cute. You saw he got all fancy to throw the t-shirt. What was that? Oh God, Boston. I gotta. Yeah. Big task. There you go. There's sweetness. Big task. Talk to them. Here we go. Oh, they're gonna raise the roof. Wow, that's a newborn with no ear protection. What are you doing? That baby's newborn. That baby got what 6 weeks with no earmuff protection, and you got it at the arena with all those germs of people screaming. The baby don't even got. Oh wow! It ain't that serious to see. Man, she must be a Knicks fan. I mean, she really want to see a real basketball team other than the Celtics. He was wearing green, but man. All right, here we go. Let's start the fourth quarter now. White now. It's a close game now. White with the basketball. White blocked by, contested by the Knicks here. Good job defensively. Good stop. Achua. Now kicks it back out. Towns. Extra pass for Anunoby. Back to Towns. Towns for three. Oh, it's good. Thundercat is alive. 89-85. The closest the Knicks been. 4-point game. Defense, let's go. Defense, let's go. As Porzingis now. Porzingis back over to Brown. Brown with the ball. Brown is going to pull back. Extra pass to White. White thought about the three now. White now driving. Kicks it out of Horford. Now White's going to pull up the three ball, and he hits it. That's a bailout three. Big bucket there by White. Taking momentum here momentarily from the Knicks. 92-85. Here's Brunson. Oh, the Hart now driving. Hart nowhere to go. Porzingis on him. Back over to Brunson. Reset. Brunson top of the key. Brunson got a lot of foul. There is a foul on Holiday. Drive. Forget about all that. Just keep scoring. I couldn't care less of all the showboating, Cat. Score. 82-85. Knicks was side out about it after the foul. Towns with 22 points. 14 of those 22 came in the third quarter. Hopefully he has a hot fourth quarter here to propel the Knicks along with Brunson. Hart. Here's Bridges. Over now to Towns. Towns driving. Towns going strong to the basket. It's good. Karl Anthony Towns. It's a 5-point deficit for the Knicks. 90 seconds gone by in the fourth quarter now. Here is White. White with the double team. Now White kicks it out to Brown. They got the ball out of White. Now Brown with the ball. Brown trying to fight over screen. Brown now driving. Brown discombobulated, but they call a foul on Karl Anthony Towns. Here's a shoot for three, and White again hits a three. White is pretty much putting the Celtics currently on his back here to start the fourth quarter as Payne back in the game. Now here's Towns. Towns feeling it. Towns, he thought about the three. Extra pass, give and go. No, turns the ball over there. Little discombobulated. Now here's Brown. Brown, layup. No, White was there to clean up. He misses that again, but White gets the ball. Back over to Holiday now. Rises for three, and he misses. Rebound by Cameron Payne. Cameron Payne comes up with the ball in transition over to Hart. Hart over there to Bridges. Beautiful execution and great job by the Knicks there, moving the ball 89-95. So the Knicks continue to hustle. The hustle, and hopefully the offense flows. 95-89. Here's Holiday. Holiday Euro. Holiday, that Euro and that height of Holiday got him to the basket. 89, 897, excuse me. Hart back over to Cameron Payne. Cameron Payne rises for three. Oh, that just in and out. Rebound by Porzingis. The Knicks trying to get that spark that Payne brought them in the first quarter here. And last touch, by Cameron Payne. Celtics ball, 15 on the shot clock. They inbound underneath their basket on the right side. They'll inbound to Porzingis. That, again, Towns got beat. That was his man. 99-89, 10-point deficit now. Back up. Celtics answered here. McBride now with the ball. McBride, who has a kind of a quiet afternoon. McBride again, and he falls down, keeping a dribble alive to Towns. Shot clock at 8. Towns on White. Putting it on. Karl Anthony Towns, and Porzingis met him there. Here comes the Celtics now the other way. They have numbers. Brown, Euro. Brown, layup is good. Back to 12. Tom Thibodeau calls a timeout. As Towns is hobbling towards the bench. And he is in some pain. He is in some discomfort and in some pain. Yeah, it looked like he might have banged knees or some type of knee stuff, because he looks like he was hobbling, and I don't think he comes out in this possession, fellas. He's holding that knee. A little bit of concern. Knicks put some fight. Towns went for that play, and he looked like he might have banged knees, and he obviously looked like he's in some pain. Hobbled off the court on his own accord, but in some pain. Hey, Celtics Omni Sisters. He's puzzled. What is he's lost in space? Look at him. All right, there's a timeout, man. The Knicks put some battle, some fight, but Celtics answered back. All right. Oh, no, you don't want me to say what came in mind when you said that. Shut up, Red Sox. All right, the Knicks trail 101-89. Karl-Anthony Towns going back to the locker room. And what sucks, there's no Jericho Sims. All right, here we go. Achua. Now here's Cameron Payne. Cameron Payne kicks it out. Actually, yes, this is Payne for 3. That was Bridges. Rebound. Now, this is the worst time to get cold now, guys. They were working well now. Here's Boston being opportunistic now. Brown kicks it out to White. The Knicks fought and just not enough. Not enough there. White now. Porzingis for 3. Misses, but Brown wide open. No rim protection. No rebounding. Came in, got the offensive rebound with the putback. 103-89. Now, McBride looks stagnant now. McBride with the ball. Guarded by Cornette now. He has the best mismatch. Now here's the help. Cornered for Bridges. Bridges, that had to go down. He misses the 3. Here's Brown again. Brown, Euro. Brown, layup. And he gets it. 105-89. Celtics now starting to add and put it back the separation. McBride for 3. That's off. Bridge and good box out right to the hands of Porzingis. 105-89. Brown wants a high screen. Brown with the basketball. Brown working on Precious. Loses the ball. Gets it back. Shot clock at 2. Step back. Has to put this up. That's no good. Rebound by Hart. Now Cameron Payne. Cameron Payne with the ball. Payne stops. Gives it over to McBride. Extra pass here to Bridges. Bridges got to get going. Bridges has been quiet. Now here's Bridges. Bridges now driving. Euro. Layup is good. 105-91. Here's White with the ball. White now driving. White stops. White looking. He wants to switch. Shot clock at 9. They're towing. And there's a foul. Porzingis. The foul on McBride. Karl-Anthony Towns is back on the bench. Yes, he is. As they inbound the ball here, Tatum. Tatum is pulling it back out. Kicks it in the corner. Brown rises for 3. It's good. 108-91. That might be just enough for the Knicks to that might be too much of a deficit for the Knicks to try to come back this afternoon. Here's Achua. They gotta be flawless here. With 5:43 as the out of bounds, Knicks will have it. They'll inbound to Brunson. Brunson now. Brunson with the ball. Brunson step back for 3. That's not good. Rebound by Tatum. Here's White. 108-91. Tatum with the basketball. Tatum now. Bounce right to Brunson. Brunson leading the charge. Brunson again. Alley-oop to push. Oh, good defense there. Right to the hands of McBride. Anunoby thought about the three. Anunoby Euro kicks it out. Precious. Extra pass to McBride. McBride hits it. 108-93. Here's a three for Tatum. Straight away, it's good. Freaking shit, man. 111-93. Brunson now with the ball. Brunson stops, looking for someone, nowhere to go, tries and turns the ball over as he thought he had Bridges cutting. If you see your point guard in some trouble, go to the basketball, not away. Here's a three ball. No good. Rebound by Brunson. Brunson with the ball. Extra pass to Anunoby. Rises from McBride, who's going to tricks the three. No good. Rebound. And we get a whistle by Joe Masula and the Celtics. No, only do Knicks game, Nate. I only do Knicks game. I don't do. I be honest with you, I don't care of any other basketball teams in the league. I do too much sports, too much content to worry about any other teams that are not my favorite teams. I can't fake the funk. I can't sit there and fake the funk for the Mavericks or the Warriors or any other team that is not my favorite team. I can't. I won't be original. That's why you didn't see me do the Super Bowl. I'm not like hardcore sports like Mitchell, who pretends to do everyone's game, like he's a fan of all the teams, and he's not. He's a 76er fan that he wants to do a little too much. No, I'm not. I can't fake the funk. That's why I didn't do the Super Bowl, because I'm not a Kansas City Chief fan or an Eagle fan. I can't. If I'm not a fan of the team, I'm not gonna do the game. Out of respect, first and foremost for their fan base, for that are been putting the work, calling their games. I can't fake the funk. I'm sorry, guys. Even though you don't see me do an NBA final, that is not if it's not the Knicks, which they haven't been in God knows for many years, I won't do it. It's not my team. No disrespect to Jet Media, but he was doing the Super Bowl. He was doing the AFC title game of the Bills. Those are your rivals. How do you sit there and do a watch along and watch them? I can't root for the Bills and see them have success. No offense. No, I'm sorry. If I'm not a fan of the team, I'm not gonna fake the funk and do a watch along of that team. I can't. You know what? This dunking sounds better. Well, Jody, we are going to do Giants and Jets because I like both. See, when it comes, you can. I'm more. I keep it 100. That's probably why I don't probably maybe like I said, I might not be everybody's cup of coffee, but I'm someone's cup of coffee. And when I'm going to give it to you, I'm going to give it to you strong, chase straight. When no sugar coating, no creaming it, just right there, to you. To give you inject that energy like a dark coffee. I may look café con leche skin cone, but I give it to you black and right to it straight. And that's the way I think it should be. Some like it light and sweet, some like it dark and strong, and there you go. I think that's why I try to be with my takes. Yeah, but you know what? That was good defense by White. He anticipated that pass to Bridges. That was a good defense. All right, they're going to inbound the ball here. There you go, Big Task. You got it. Big Task. There you go. Yeah, I want to definitely, Jody. I definitely want to do the football games. But here's the one thing though. NFL Sunday ticket is extremely uber expensive. For I don't know if I could do it on the playback though. And that's the one thing I have to probably do it on YouTube. We'll see if anything how things happen at the end of the year. Like I got NBA League Pass, I got MLB extra innings, but NFL Sunday Ticket to me is too expensive for me. I'm like, I have to do it different. I watch it differently, and I don't know I could do it on the stream on the playback. If I things get good and I could purchase it, we'll do it on the playback. Both Jets and Giants. I did a lot of Jet games. Here's a 3-ball straight away, no good. Big task learning, love it. Ananobi. like we're probably gonna do the we did the MMA. And you guys like I know some of you guys do like the MMA. We did the MMA, but not on this channel. We did it on my second channel because I kind of want to make that grow even bigger. And of course I want this one as well. We did the MMA yesterday. That was really successful for fight night. We're probably gonna do the pay-per-view in the same for UFC fighting. And for what we're gonna purchase it. But we're gonna have it only exclusively on the playback. Yesterday we simulcast it on X, and X was over 6,000 plus viewers, 6,500. But when it's the pay-per-view, we're just gonna keep it strictly to the playback. If you want to watch the fights, even the big boxing fights, we're gonna have it here, and especially in May, Porzingis hits the 3-ball, misses. Euro Hart, yeah, he cannot finish that. One of the rare misses from the hitman. So under 3 minutes, Knicks trail 113-97. It might look like the Knicks here are going to be 1-2 to start the All-Star break. Nothing to panic about, Knicks fans. They're still going to be third in the East. They're still at 37 wins with 20 losses. They're 17 games over 500. If this holds off here, they'll be trailing the Celtics by 4. Look at 5 because of the head-to-head games. If you're the Knicks, you're going to have to just get everyone healthy. Get everyone healthy to finish out the season. The last 25 games, everyone has to remain healthy. Get into some better rhythm on your defense assignments. When the switching, you got to see how you're going to incorporate if he's healthy. If he ever comes back to play, Mitchell Robinson. What's his assignment on defense? What do we do with Karl-Anthony Towns and Mitchell Robinson? Do we move Karl-Anthony Towns to the 4 position with Robinson on the 5? Who then on the starting 5 do you delegate on the bench? You're gonna ask a player who is unselfish, who will do anything that will help the team, and Josh Hart to come off the bench. I think Hart will be the one that unselfishly will do it with no grunt, no issues, to come off the bench, to be that energy guy with the second unit. But really, to be honest with you, the one that really needs to come off, the one guy that should be coming off the bench, it should be Mikal Bridges. I know he's our third leading scorer, but I think he's the one that should be going off the bench. Coming off the bench, my opinion, but I don't know. We'll see what happens if they do that. If Mitchell Robinson is the starting power, the starting center, unless if they're going to ease him back off the bench and make him come off the bench as the 5. All right, so it's 115-97, and we're just playing the string. Final under 2 minutes, just over 2 minutes, and another shot hit by White, another 3. I mean, these teams that play the Knicks just shoots lights out from 3-point land. I mean, they're just shooting threes. You saw the Cavaliers. You've seen now the Celtics. The Celtics, the first game of the season, did the same thing. The guys seem to get focused to shoot the 3 balls against the Knicks, and that's what the defense dictates. All right. 99 seconds here. They'll move the ball around. Shot clock at 4. Porzingis going to take another 3 attempt, in and out. Hart gets the rebound. That went in and out. That almost went down for them as well. Bridges, now he's going to take a 3 himself. Bridges comes up with a big 3. And right now you're down by 18. Why not take Karl-Anthony Towns out? You don't play until Wednesday. You're not coming back with a miraculous 18.0 run in a minute. This is again. Here's a 3-ball rebound by Towns. Here's a leak out to Bridges. All right, empty calorie there. Assist 102, 118 under a minute. So the Knicks gives up 118 points, maybe a little more. Let's see, 118 points. Celtics are in a 5-game winning. Well, with this one, makes a 5-game winning streak. The Knicks started 1-2 off the All-Star break. They don't play until Wednesday. Well-deserved rest day. They will not play until Wednesday. A couple of days to get their bodies together. Towns working, whatever treatment he needs on that knee. He'll probably be questionable on the scouting report come Wednesday, and hopefully he'll be able to play. As there's a 3 by Bridges, little bit too late. But the Knicks will fall here, 118 to 105 as the final seconds here, as they'll hold the clock. They'll probably turn the basketball over, hold on for the shot clock, and it will be 118 to 105 as the Knicks lose to the Celtics on a Saturday matinee at the Garden. They lose the 2-game road trip. They fall to the Cavaliers and the Celtics, but it's still frustrating. They didn't totally get dismal the way the Cavaliers game was, but they didn't raise their level of intensity. Yes, they put some fight in that third and fourth quarter. We loved it. It was good to see that they didn't totally lay down like dogs, but it just wasn't enough. It was just not enough. Towns keep playing on the perimeter the way he will start having Embiid type of injuries because it's awkward on the floor, unlike Jokic. Vernon, there could be a lot of truth to what you're just saying with that. Happy Sunday, Jody. Appreciate that. This Knicks closed the gap a little bit. Yeah, they did a good job in that third quarter closing that gap, guys. Getting in there and showing us they had that fight, but it just wasn't enough. It just wasn't enough there. And I go back to that Kobe White 3-pointer that rattled in when the Knicks were on the run. Kind of saved them and got them going a little bit, woke them up a little bit. It was like a smelling salt, and that rattled in. Just think about the if that just rattles out, that would have been a different outcome here. But it is what it is. They fall here. Now, again, they're still third in the Eastern Conference. Do we like what we see from them? The last 2 games, no. The last 2 games makes you concerned because we're seeing guys starting to get injured where you cannot add to the team. The Knicks can't add anything to this team, even on the buyout market or getting someone on a 10-day contract for Westchester Knicks, which is not really going to help too much. You can't get TJ Warren here until the 1st. You have to, if they make over $12 million a year, they can't sign with the Knicks, even if they release for another team because of the second apron on the luxury of the cap where they're at. So it's a lot of things going against the Knicks. It makes you, and it's classic second guessing, in my opinion. When you want to talk about Leon Rose, could have been a best if you were moving Jericho Sims. Well, especially for DeLon Wright, I thought that, to me, again, that's a stupid trade. I'm going to say it again. I'm going to say it again 10 times. That was a stupid trade. You telling me you couldn't trade the young up-and-coming Jericho Sims for Valanciunas and throw in a second-round pick or whatever, and DeLon Wright? DeLon Wright is useless on this team. It's a useless player. I'll be honest with you, and it's not. And I said it before. They're going to trade first was announced. I would have kept Jericho Sims then. Now you would add Jericho Sims in a Valanciunas deal where you're getting another center, seasoned center. I think they could have used a Valanciunas for him. It makes you scratch your head on that, especially for DeLon Wright. That was not the player. Then you're trading Jericho Sims to a team that you might play in the postseason, and in a team where they kind of play the same system, where he might excel with Doc Rivers. Remember, Doc Rivers and Coach Thibodeau kind of almost like a same philosophy type, where he's going to pick up the verbiage. He's not going to get lost in Milwaukee. for Jericho Sims. That's a puzzling move. The trading deadline, I understand they had no flexibility with cap and all that, whatever they can, but you had a chance for Valanciunas where you could have made something happen there. I could have, you needed size. You needed size, you needed strength. I think, again, I'm going to say this myself, I think James Dolan meddled. I think James Dolan meddled in this again, and I hope this is not the beginning of the Leon Rose looking to exit and going back again, Groundhog's Day, similar to maybe because I'm a Jet fan and I'm having some PTSD with the Jets meddling owner. When we heard the reports where James Dolan run into the locker room praising Hakapoto and how he played, and they played him the next few days in a row, and then Jericho Sims got traded, I hope the owner didn't meddle. I hope the owner didn't meddle and didn't get involved where you had to get rid of Sims because I want to play hard, I want to see Hakapoto and yada yada, all that stuff. I hope he didn't meddle, because that's what, to me, Knicks fans, that's what it smells like. It looks like. Maybe, again, PTSD. Maybe I'm seeing something that's not there because I'm used to this from the years past with the Knicks. But they should have kept Jericho Sims. Hindsight is 2020. Well, you should have traded him. And look, I even said it before. Sims should have been, if you were going to get something for him, at least give me some 2 second-round picks. Not the line right. It just didn't. And the thing is, they didn't even cut right. If they would have got right, and then they announced that he's been bought out and he's gone, he's still on this team occupying a roster spot that he's not going to play. He's not needed to play. His skill set is not superior to what the team has. It makes you wonder. It makes you question. It makes you ask those questions, guys. Why? It was a stupid move. It was a dumb move. And I'm not saying this is the reason why the Knicks are having an issue here, why they lost this game against the Celtics. I'm not saying that's the reason. I'm not blaming that. Before we say that's not the reason why they lost, absolutely not. They didn't play defense. They were out hustled. They were out played. But you could upgrade the team in position of need and was rebounding and rim protecting, because I'm going to be honest with you, I don't know if Mitchell Robinson is ever coming back. I'm going to believe him until I see it. He's doing contact. He's playing. But we were told he was coming in January. Remember back in training camp? Oh, Mitchell Robinson will be back actually December. It was late December, then it was January, now February, now it's March. March is a couple weeks away. Still no sign of when Mitchell Robinson's coming. Now it's mid-March. Next thing is going to be, we're going to hold them off for the postseason. They keep moving the bar back. So if you're going to keep moving the bar, Mitch, I have to ask, why didn't you upgrade when you had veterans out there that you had a chance to obtain? Veteran centers that you could have obtained for the Jericho Sims move, and so that makes you question. That's the only question I have on that. Only buyer's remorse. My only buyer's remorse is for Delon Wright. I'm not even questioning Mikal Bridges. I know people are complaining about the 5 first round picks from Mikal Bridges. You could have probably offered something similar with something there for Luka Doncic. I don't think so. I think Luka and to the Mavs, I think that was something that it was a must. It was something that was just negotiated between Dallas and the Lakers. It's the rich getting richer. I don't think even if the Knicks were to offer 7 first-round picks for Luka Doncic, they would hang up the phone on the Knicks. It was just something that it was just an inside stuff between those two teams. Vernon says Mitchell is an illusion. The preseason Ukraine could have been special. The preseason Ukrainian could have been something special. We don't know. We never know because we don't know. Again, we'll find out what Jericho Sims does the remaining of the year with the Bucks. His minutes usage under the Bucks system, under Doc Rivers, if he excels and it gets better, it's going to be a strike against Thibodeau. Not able to develop players, which is rare because I give him a lot of credit and flowers that every center that plays under Tom Thibodeau thrives. And they do well. He's like a center whisperer. And the only one that he hasn't really gotten to the defensive part of it is a correct Towns. And I think Towns is more of a power forward. I think Towns is showing us that he's not a center. He's a power forward. So we'll see. Guys, have a great rest of your Sunday afternoon. I hope you guys have a great one. Enjoy the rest of your Sunday afternoon, family dinner, all that good stuff, laundry, whatever it is that you're doing on a Sunday. You're ready for that grind for the week. We'll be back on Wednesday. Definitely Wednesday, another one. We'll see everyone on YouTube as well on Wednesday. So it's going to be dual again. Appreciate you guys. You guys are freaking phenomenal. Everyone on the playback, everyone on YouTube, Twitch, Rumba, X. Don't forget, follow us. Give us a free sub, man, on playback, man. Come on over to playback, subscribe. Even if you don't plan on coming on, just we could use the sub. We want to grow that platform. We would definitely love that. Or you're on YouTube. Don't forget, be good. May the sports be with you guys.